Maybe you see something suspicious, but you don't want to get involved. It's nothing, you think. Can you be sure? If you see something, say something. Report suspicious activity to local authorities.
Autumn leaves are on the ground and Halloween has come and gone, so the holidays can't be that far off. With the approach of the holiday season, the MTA and the Maryland Food Bank are gearing up once again in an annual effort to feed hungry families and individuals in our region. It's all part of MTA's Stuff a Bus campaign. Maryland Food Bank's event coordinator, Amanda Walsh, is here with us with more information on the food bank and its efforts and the MTA's Stuff a Bus campaign. Hi, Amanda.
Hi,
how are
good
you?
to see you.
This is our favorite time of the year.
Absolutely.
The annual food drive and can drive and all
Yes.
other great stuff.
There are so many ways that people can really get involved.
I know you need the help.
We
So
do.
tell us, what is the annual Stuff a Bus and the annual food drive? What are you guys doing right now?
The Stuff a Bus campaign is actually, this is its 15th year.
Wow.
It will happen November 12th and 13th at the Wegmans in Hunt Valley.
Okay.
And we've partnered with Mix 106.5 and the MTA, each year really kicking off this great event.
Right. Now, what is the mission of the Maryland Food Bank? Because many folks out there, they hear about you guys, but they don't really know what you do.
Sure. Well, our mission is to end hunger in Maryland. We are the largest food organization, hunger organization in the state of Maryland. And what we do is distribute food to a variety of different agencies, over 600 in the state of Maryland.
Wow.
Soup kitchens, food pantries, and feeding programs. So we actually are the middleman between the donated food product and all of these different agencies from Western Maryland all the way down to the beaches.
Now, how long has the Maryland Food Bank been putting on this type of effort?
We've been around since 1979, and it really did start with that idea that food was going to waste, and there's a way that we can salvage that and keep that and really connect it to these different agencies that need it.
So it isn't just people coming from their homes. That means you have corporate folks who are actually
do.
donating food.
We have a variety of individual and corporate donors, retailers that actually donate food to us, as well as the family down the street that just wants to give a bag of groceries and help out this holiday season. And then from there, we really take control of that food and then redistribute it back out to agencies all around the state.
Now, how many employees and volunteers take on this effort? I mean, that sounds like a lot to do if you're covering the entire region.
Right. Well, we are a nonprofit. We have 85 employees on staff, and we last year had over 4,000 volunteers come through our doors.
Wow.
Those are individuals, retirees, college students, and those corporate volunteers that we are so thankful to have.
That means you have that many people who really care about hunger in the state of Maryland.
Absolutely, and I think with the economy right now, folks are really realizing that people need help, and that food is a basic human need.
Now, where is the Maryland Food Bank located? I think, we see you guys all over, but we just don't know where you're located.
Sure. Well, we have two branches. We have one, our main location, where our 87,000 square foot warehouse is located, is Southwest Baltimore County. So we're kind of in the Lansdowne area, exit 9 off the Beltway.
All right.
And we also have a smaller branch on the Eastern Shore to really help us there with moving food around the Eastern Shore area.
Now, when you talk about food donations, what are the types of things that you need people to do? I mean, of course, food is great, but it seems to me that with the kind of efforts you're talking about, you need money also.
We do. We can actually purchase our food at a wholesale price. So when someone donates $1 to us, we can take that dollar and really stretch it a lot further than going to the grocery store right now because of food prices increasing. But if someone does want to give those most needed items, pasta, high protein items like canned tuna and chicken, fruits and vegetables, canned fruits and vegetables, and we also take toiletries, so shampoo and conditioner.
That's important to know. Now, people get caught up, it's the holidays, so there's always a spirit of giving and thankfulness, but it seems to me this is a kind of effort that needs to happen all year long.
Absolutely. We encourage folks to participate and get involved any time of the year. Everyone wants to help out right now because it's the holiday season, but
people are so hungry well beyond Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Absolutely. So you can donate online, www.mtfoodbank.org. You can call our main number, 410-737-8282. or join us at one of our events in the community, like Stuff a Bus on November 12th and 13th.
Now, I know you're doing this with us, but are there other things that are going on where you're going to be around?
Sure.
This is the month of November, so I would assume you're going to be a very busy person.
We are. Feel free, you can call that main line to check and see any food drives that are occurring around the state.
And that's on your website also?
That actually you can check in with us, yes,
right.
and look that way. And we have our Ravens food drive that's happening Sunday, November 20th. We'll be stationed outside of all of the gates collecting food and fun. So
That's
if you can't join
effort.
us on the 12th and 13th,
Come to Ravens
definitely
Stadium.
in the Ravens Stadium. So.
Well, that's important. Now, how does Stuff a Bus really affect you guys? So I guess it's probably the most visible, but how does that really help you out?
It's so much food at one time, which is great. And around this holiday season, we have a lot of partner agencies that are trying to feed a lot of folks.
Right.
So when we get 15, 20,000 pounds of food at one time,
Wow.
That it's such a help, and we can really push that last little bit of food out prior to Thanksgiving.
And that's incredibly unselfish and very needed at this time.
It's so much fun, and it's a really great event, and we're looking forward to it.
Now, how much food was collected this past year? Do you know?
17,000 pounds, I believe. So
Wow.
it's it's an event that's been around for years, and it's just such a help to us. We love partnering with the MTA and Mix 106.5 because they have a lot of passion for the issue as well, and that's what we need.
Well, we're going to encourage and do everything within our power to get folks out there to really support your efforts. But I want folks, as you said, to go online because I know a lot of companies sponsor matching amounts so that if you go in, some of your companies, your employer may match your donations.
They do. And we also have our virtual food drive online where if you can't drop that bag of groceries off, you can actually make a virtual donation, a monetary donation, and purchase groceries that way.
Online, on your website?
Online.
Well,
so.
Even the food bank has moved into the digital
We
age.
have.
I like that.
We're trying.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you for
us.
having me.
And I know your efforts will be successful.
Thank you.
Coming up next, a look at the efforts of the Central Maryland Regional Transit when we continue.